floating head and an arm. Welcome to the darkness that is my cave. Notice the decor, lovely. It's all black. It's not really, but it is 2 o'clock in the afternoon, and I can't tell the difference between probably after 12 until about 6 when the sun starts going down. It just looks the same. Alright. It's been a fun week. I've been trying to get a hold of somebody. I'm gonna do it. There's something on my freaking computer. There's always hair on my computer when I start doing this. It drives me nuts. For 2 weeks since we started antibiotics, I talked to you guys about medication, and my mom's sending everything off to this pharmacy to do it because it's cheaper, and it wasn't helpful because I was supposed to take I was basically supposed to change several things the week before, after I saw my doctor. So this is 3 weeks ago. The week before I started the antibiotics. Well, that didn't happen, because I didn't have the medication. I got the medication at the end of the week, and on Monday, not this Monday, but Monday before, the first week of antibiotics, I was trying to do all this adjusting to other things. One of the big problems was I wasn't sleeping, and I have a drug that I take, I have in the past, and when things get rough, it usually helps, but it seems with sleep medications, everything with me kind of wears itself out, kind of wears on its welcome, and this medication had done that, so I got prescribed 3 other medications, 2 of which I've taken paired together before for sleep. They didn't work. I tried the doses, I tried up and down, everything he suggested, and it either made me loopy, it made me feel hungover, and it was making me super, super depressed, which was not cool. I did not give it a whole lot of chance, to be honest, because it was just, every day it was something miserable. So I tried the other medication that I don't think I've ever been on before, and it just didn't work. It didn't work, and I would end up kind of feeling like crap the next morning. I had no idea why, because it's, it didn't put me to sleep, it didn't feel hungover. Anyway, we've been trying to get a hold of somebody at the office to sort this out, and this has been a reoccurring problem with this office, trying to get a hold of people, trying to get things done, trying to keep track of who you're talking to. And so Jackie talked to the IV nurse, and she said, well, call so-and-so. So this is all last week. So she called so-and-so. Well, so-and-so is out sick and did not call her back until today. Thank God I wasn't dying. That's how I feel sometimes when they're, like, really slow. Because being on IV, it puts you on kind of the top tier of patients to begin with. And as far as triaging things, you kind of get some priority, but not always. And it's kind of gotten worse as treatment has gone on. There have been a lot of things at the office that are just kind of frustrating. Amazing doctor, just functional issues that just kind of drive me nuts. It made it harder to kind of do things, and being sick and then making stuff harder is just frustrating, especially when it comes to any aspect of your medical care. So she talked to her this morning. She had no idea what was going on, and she had been out sick for a week, and nobody had picked up the slack. So it's 2 o'clock, and I don't think Jackie has heard from her again, because I'm assuming she needs to talk to the doctor and get him to write the script and then fax it over to the pharmacy. Now, I understand that's a lot to do if you've got 15 patients that need that, totally. But it's been 2 weeks, and I'm really not sleeping now. Really not sleeping. I was also supposed to take a drug for some of my weight gain and fluid retention, and I won't get to do that until this first week that I'm off. Right now we're running the first 2 drugs for Wednesday. I know guys are behind. It's not uncommon at this house to get a day behind, or 2 days behind in this case. I just could not handle anymore. I needed some kind of break where I could eat, and I was getting really dehydrated even with the amount of fluids we were using and what I was trying to put in. It was really difficult just to drink or eat, and that was making it worse as far as the dehydration thing. So I'm running those 2 now. They're up there. You can't see them. You'll get over it, I promise. They're both piss yellow, and they're terrible. Yeah. So I hope we hear from the office, because it would be nice to sleep and not be depressed. Pretty much. Yeah. I am currently, I have a bottle. I know some of you talked a lot about Jones, so right now this will be what I'm doing right now. It's the Pure Cane Cola, and the bottle cap was really weird, but I don't really remember it. I have to go dig it out. Anyway, there's I know some of you like the pictures and the Jones bottles and stuff. So there's that. That's what I'm drinking. My mom gets them really cheap at Big Lots, I think, and kind of brings over, she knows I love bottled drinks, glass bottle drinks, so she brings over some new stuff to try every once in a while. So it's kind of fun, just to have interesting soda lying around. Yeah, Jackie's not here, which is why I'm filming, because I haven't been able to sleep yet. Keely got into some disgusting fecal matter about 3 days ago and decided to eat it. It was from it was a feline descent of fecal matter, and it seems to have made her pretty ill. She was kind of sick she's still sick, so she went to the vet this morning. She got sick in her house last night. She's on something for the the stomach stuff and the issues. So she should be getting better. She feels fine. I mean, she's a little groggy today, but she, jumps, and other than the messes she's making, she doesn't seem to feel poorly, so that's good. We were kind of worried she could have eaten or came in contact with some worms, so it was kind of important to get her down and be seen. While Jackie was at the doctor, the vet, whichever vet is amazing, like, we could literally walk to the vet from our house. Michael, you can look on Google Earth, maybe you can find the vet. It's right across the street from the big gas station that's open 24 hours that we can walk to. I swear it's not surrounded by forest, but anyway, yes, forest cabin. Anyway, the vet is amazing, and they're really knowledgeable about Lyme disease, and how it affects animals, and the chronic version versus the acute version. And she said on the back of the door there was a big poster with information about Lyme in animals and ehrlichiosis, and she took a picture of it because she thought that was so cool. It is pretty cool, but it's kind of sad that they, to be honest, get better. And she made a video about this. You want to go check it out. It's called, I think, Healthcare Has Gone to the Dogs, and it's really, really old. But it's true. We have insurance on both of our dogs, and it is worth its weight in gold. Every year we get the money we spend back, and sometimes then some. It's worth it. It just covers makes their shots and their checkups more manageable for us, and it helped cover Bella's spinal surgery and all of that. So it's kind of insane how amazing it is, and how amazing our vet is. They'll call and check up on them. If we ever need anything, they're just very prompt and very efficient, and it's pretty impressive considering Jackie called this morning at 8 a.m. and said, "Can you get my dog in?" or whatever, and they were like, "I have a 10 o'clock. So she comes in and sees her doctor, and she's out of there in less than 30 minutes with a medication in her hand. So it's a lot to think about with that, contrasting the chaos that has happened in my medical life in the last week. Anyway, I'm gonna go. I'm sorry this is long. You get extra points if you make it till the end. That's it. Take care.